Seafood School. My name's Chef Mark. I am going to teach you how to cook cockles and do something funky with them. We've actually put them through water, cold water, left them in there for about 20 minutes. It's purged the majority of the sand that's actually in there, which is great. I want to introduce a bit of flavour, so one of the important things. Get your pan nice and hot. Put on the ring. I want to put our clams in there. Sit them on the bottom. We're pretty much going to steam these open, but I'm going to use a little bit of liquid in there at the same time to help cook them. I've got some wonderful fresh ginger and garlic that I've already pre-prepared. I'm going to add that to the pan. And add a little bit of white wine. Just enough to coat the bottom. Just give it a mix. What this will do is just create this wonderful aroma. So after a period of time, the clams or the cockles will start to open. It'll put out a little bit of this lovely fish flavour. It'll be quite delicate, shellfish flavour. And then we can use that stock base for a dressing or a sauce or flavouring of any way. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh ginger in there. With the ginger, just some larger pieces. We're going to mix around. I want to add a little bit of soy. Soy works really well with shellfish. It's got a little bit of saltiness that comes through, but it just adds a lovely hint. Takes away the sweetness of the wine. We're going to add a little bit of our sweet chilli sauce, and you can make your own sweet chilli sauce fairly easily. And as you can see, some of the cockles are starting to open. And they're opening fairly easily because we have put them into cold water first. We have got them going down the fact that they started to purge, get some of their flavour out, some of their sand out, so it produces some more flavour. Going to add a little bit of spring onion. Lovely. Beautiful. And we've got a little bit of coconut milk here that we're going to add to it at the same time. This will make a really great soup base as well. But as you can see, a number of them opening. Now, just because it's open doesn't mean it's actually cooked. You can see it still looks quite blue. You put your finger in there, it's quite cold, so you need to bring it up to temperature and give it a couple of minutes just cooking through. You'll find some of them may not open. Just give them a tap, and as you can see, I just tapped that one and it started opening, and sometimes it just needs a little bit of persuasion. It's the same when you're cooking mussels too. As you can see, we've given it about a minute, and you'll find a lot of the cockles or clams are suddenly starting to open, which is great. It's going to slowly increase our flavour base. It's going to start cooking through nicely, and it's just a lovely, lovely dish. All opening, which is great. Now, serving this, you want to serve it a little bit underdone, because if you're adding all that stock and liquid to it, it's going to cook through. One of the important things you want to do is taste the seasoning. If that's going to be our flavour base, that's going to be a soup or a stock or a sauce, for example, we want to make sure that the flavour's there. There's a little bit of saltiness coming through, which is just natural salt. Put a little bit more on there. There's a little bit of sweetness coming through from the wine, which is great, and also from the sweet chilli sauce, but it looks fantastic. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm just removing the cockles now, the clams, from the pan. And what I want to do is reduce down, keep that to one side, it'll keep warm, but I want to reduce this down a little bit. By reduction, what we're doing is actually minimising the amount of liquid in there, which also intensifies the flavour. This is going to be part of our sauce base that we're going to use for our shellfish. Wonderful sauce, and intensified the flavour. So there's lots of seafood in there, lots of shellfish flavour, and what we're doing is we're just going to dress our bowl and wipe our plate. And as you can see, there's so much colour, there's vibrancy, there's flavour in there, and it's just divine, ready to eat. Thanks for watching the Auckland Seafood School video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it relevant and lots of information. For more information, please go to aucklandseafoodschool.co.nz.